Is it time to buy or sell Palantir stock? In this video, we will explore Palantir in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 8th of August, 2025, and we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You won't want to miss any significant updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 2nd of July, 2025, our system has ranked Palantir as a hold accumulate, giving it a score of 0. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. During this time, the stock has outperformed our expectations, with a gain of approximately 41.51% since we first recommended buying Palantir 27 days ago. This translates to an average return of about 1.54% per day since it was listed as hold accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system anticipates high volatility and risk for the following trading day. Given the latest developments, we are unable to determine the stock's next direction, as it could go either way. The stock has broken through a significant and strong upward trend in the short term, indicating an even stronger rate of increase. If there is any setback, support will be found at the ceiling of the current trend, which has been breached at $168.58. This level may offer a second opportunity to capitalize on potential gains. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 39.49% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 13.01% and 25.78%. Examining the long-term outlook, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 234.39%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 113.51% to 235.17% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $399.18 and $626.63. Our latest daily update for Palantir includes the headline, Green Day on Friday for Palantir. The Palantir stock price gained 2.61% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 8th of August, 2025. It rose from $182.20 to $186.96. This marks 5 consecutive days of gains. It will be interesting to observe whether this upward trend continues or if a minor break occurs in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.94%, with a low of $184.41 and a high of $187.99. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and has risen by 17.73% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume decreased on the last day by 15 million shares, resulting in a total of 62 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $11.65 billion. It is important to note that declining volume on rising prices may indicate a divergence, serving as an early warning for potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $187.99, while the lowest was $29.10. Currently, the price stands at 0.55% or $1.03 below the 52-week high of $187.99, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Palantir Technologies has had a remarkable week, solidifying its position as a top performer in the S&P 500 during President Trump's first 200 days of his second term. The company reached an all-time high, driven by a robust earnings report that showcased a 39% year-over-year revenue growth and a 44% operating margin. This positive momentum is further bolstered by a strong full-year outlook, indicating sustained growth potential. Palantir's unique vertically integrated technology stack, including Ontology, Apollo, and its AI bootcamps, enhances customer retention and accelerates adoption. As more government contracts validate their platform, the effects compound, establishing a formidable market position with minimal competition. Additionally, the announcement of Unstructured joining Palantir's FedStart program suggests a strategic push to rapidly enhance federal agency capabilities in AI-ready data solutions, which could yield significant long-term contracts and revenue streams. However, investors should heed caution amid rapid stock price increases that can prompt valuation concerns, especially as notable figures like billionaire Stanley Druckenmiller have chosen to exit their positions in favor of other AI opportunities. Short-term volatility could arise from profit-taking behavior, but the strong underlying fundamentals and positive market dynamics indicate continued potential for growth both in the immediate future and throughout the coming quarters. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, August 5, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned PLTR an outperform rating with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, August 5, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned PLTR a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, August 5, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned PLTR an overweight rating with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, August 5, 2025, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned PLTR a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, August 5, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned PLTR a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned Palantir stock a general neutral rating. They have categorized the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, when it comes to return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Palantir. The Palantir stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal is observed, as the short-term average is above the long-term average. On any downward corrections, support is expected at 170.75 cents, as well as 150.61 cents. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, July 1, 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 43.07%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Furthermore, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Notably, trading volume decreased on the last trading day, despite the rise in prices. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning. It is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots indicated a buy signal 28 days ago. Bollinger Bands indicated a buy signal 3 days ago. The short-term moving average indicated a sell signal 7 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 29 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a buy signal 26 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 85 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Palantir. Palantir finds support from accumulated volume at $179.54. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when this support is tested. The stock may exhibit significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. Given the extensive prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is deemed to carry a high level of risk. Over the past day, the stock experienced a movement of $3.58 between its high and low, which represents a change of 1.94%. During the past week, the stock has recorded an average daily volatility of 3.47%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for Palantir, let's briefly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This notably high PE ratio suggests that the stock might be overvalued. However, it's not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to have such elevated ratios. Additionally, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 3rd of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are set at 14 cents. It is advisable to monitor these figures, as they can have a substantial impact on stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Palantir. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to help determine your exit strategy. On the downside, Palantir encounters its first support level at $179.54. If this support level holds, it could represent a favorable entry point, as a rebound might be anticipated. The combined average rating for Palantir from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 5th of August, 2025, Taylor Ryan D made an insider purchase of 30,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the same day, Taylor Ryan D also made an insider sale of 30,000 shares of Class A common stock. Additionally, on that day, Taylor Ryan D conducted an insider sale of 30,000 shares of Class B common stock. On the 1st of August, 2025, Moore Alexander D made an insider sale of 1,804 shares of Class A common stock. On the same date, Moore Alexander D also sold 2,803 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 14.728. In total, insiders have purchased 2,442,488 shares and sold 3,278,375 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $181.61, representing a decline of 2.86%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 82, further amplifying this risk. Additionally, we have identified a buy signal from a pivot bottom that occurred 27 days ago. Is Palantir stock a good buy? Palantir presents several positive signals, yet we do not find these sufficient to consider it a buy candidate. At its current level, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, suggesting either holding or accumulating while we await further developments. After evaluating the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 11th of August, we anticipate Palantir will open lower by 507 thousandths and begin trading at $186.45. We would like to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not be solely based on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.